Hello all, I am back with a new topic, the read operation of text file that comes under file handling, which is unit 3 in term 1. So today we will focus on the read operation of text file. Text file features. There are basically three features of text file that are this text file consists of sequence of characters and lines. It is in human readable form and is created using any text editor. You can create the text file by using any editor like Notepad, WordPad, Microsoft Word, etc. Now, to read any file, you have to open a file. Then only you are able to read any content in that file. So, how is it possible? So, we will study this. The opening of file can be possible by using open function. The syntax of the open function is file object equals to open file name and access mode. Now we will see all these terms in detail as file object. File object is used to access the open file. Example f equal to open. I'll show you a program example later. So here you just understand about what is file object. Then comes file name. It is a name of the file which includes the absolute path address. Like here in the example I have written d:1.txt, means in D drive one text file is there, that's name is 1. Then comes access mode. Access mode means for what purpose the file will be opened. The file is for reading, for writing or for appending. Now comes the basic file operations. There are three basic operations of file. First one is read, means read the content of the file. Then comes write, means write something in the file. Then comes append, means you can change any content of the file. So these three are the basic file operations. Then comes the file modes in text file. So there are 5 modes in text file. The first one is R, then R+, then W, then A, then A+. Now we will study each of them in detail. So first one is R, that means read a file that is already exist, means file is there and you can read data from that. Then comes R+, means you can read the file as well as you can write anything in that particular file. But here the pointer is placed in starting of file, right? So in starting you can write your data. Then comes W, only write operation. No reading is allowed, only writing is allowed, and that too if existing file, then the data will be overwritten. Then comes A, means editable file, appendable file. You can append the data as per your requirement, and here also the pointer is at the last. Then comes A+. A+ means appending or reading. You can append as well as you can read from the file, and here also the pointer is placed at the end. Here what is the meaning of pointer, that I will explain you after some time. Now comes the attributes of file object. So there are many attributes of file object as name attribute, mode attribute, closed attribute, encoding attribute, and readable or writable attribute. Now we will discuss all these one by one. As name attribute, it returns the name of the file opened. Its syntax is file object dot name, example f dot name. Then comes mode, it returns the mode of the file opened, means Is it readable? Is it writable? Or is it appendable? Or readable plus writable? Or appendable or writable, which we have discussed in the last slide. Then come closed. It returns the status of closing the file. Means file is closed or not. Then comes encoding. Encoding means it returns the encoding scheme of the particular file opened. Its syntax is file object dot encoding. Example is f dot encoding. Then comes readable or writable. Means it gives you the status that whether we can write something in the file or we can read something from the file or not. So this is readable form. Now the attribute of file object practical. What we have studied just before, I'll show you its practical. So here, first of all, we have to go the folder. So here you can see this folder is D drive. I am simply right clicking on this, new, a text document. Its name is 1. So this file is 1.txt. Here I am writing something. Hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Now I have saved this file and closed the file. Again I am showing you the file. Hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Then I'll go on the Jupyter Lab where I'll perform the operation. So here you can see file equals to open function. Then first of all I told you about the file address. So address is D drive 1.txt. This is the same file we have created just now. Then the mode. I have opened this file in read mode. Then print name of file is file dot name attribute. Then print name of access mode is file dot mode. Then print file is closed. Then file dot closed, and so on. So now we will run this program and see what happens. Name of the file is 1.txt as you can see here. Then name of access mode is R because we have opened the file in R mode. File is closed, false, means file is not closed yet. Now I am copying the same code and writing again, and before file closed I am writing the statement of close, file dot close. And now I run this program. Then you can see here file is closed is true. That means after closing the file the status is closed. Before closing the file the status is false. So these are all for attributes. Now reading a text file. So there are mainly 4 functions for reading a text file. Read function, read n, read line and read lines. So here we will explain all these functions in detail. First of all, the read function. It reads the whole characters of a file at a time. Its syntax data equal to file object dot read. Then comes read n. If we want to read only n characters of a file, not whole characters, only n characters, then we can write read n. Then comes read line. Read line reads the document line by line, one line at a time. Then read lines means it reads all the lines at the same time. So these are the reading of a text file functions. Now we will do a practical for all these functions. Again, I am opening the same file. Obviously in readable mode because we are studying read functions. Now data equal to file dot read. Print data means we are taking all the characters of the file in a data reference, print data. Now we will execute the code. Oops, there is an error. What's an error? Okay, it was data and I have written date. So here you can see all the data is showing. In the text file the data was hello, how are you, I am fine, thank you. Now the same code I am copying, but now in read I am passing 10 and now I am simply running the program. Now see, hello is of 5 characters, HELLO. Then the sixth character is enter, that is /n, \n, escape sequence. Then HOW and then after that one space. So hello, how is the answer. Now we will see what the next two functions will perform. Now I am writing here read line, executing the code, only hello. Now again I am writing the code and printing, again hello. Then I am writing this and writing same line again, means read line function I have called for twice. Then I am executing the code as hello, how are you, means for one single read line operation it will read one single line. I have called the program for 2 times, then the program will read 2 lines, that is hello and how are you. Now the last function is read lines. File equals to open d:1.txt r, and now I am executing the read lines function, and here you can see all the lines of the file are coming. Hello, how are you, I am fine, thank you, but they are coming as an object of list. These all are the objects of list by following /n, that is escape sequence. Okay, so that's all for today. Good luck.